Listen, we have already gotten to 10K. We have, listen, so the algorithm is going to begin to push us out. So now is a great time to start sharing. Share this live out. Push, 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 push. And we are tap, tap, tapping away. You guys are doing the thing. Tapping is clapping. We are live over here on YouTube. So let me greet our wonderful YouTube people and our guests over here. Listen, my name is AD Roberts. Hey, all right, Janae, good to see you. Good, good, good. You are there. You are in place. Welcome in, everybody, over here in YouTube land. So glad to have you with us. Welcome in. My name is AD Roberts, and yes, I am your success coach too. Over here, this is our second week on. On YouTube, and so I'm glad to have you guys, kind of chime in with us. And every day when we come on here, and we do these lives, we have two goals, very, very simple goals. The first goal is to create a sense of connectedness and community, and the second thing is to every day we have a message on a topic that is designed with intentionality to be impactful and empowering at a meaningful level. So today is no different. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being over here with our TikTok family. And again, if we have any newbies, just let us know that you are a newbie in the chat by just simply saying newbie here. Just put newbie in the chat so that we can love on you. And so I'm excited because this is day 2. Thank you, Amber. Thank you so very much. Yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces. And so I thought I'd rock it today. Thank you. Amber is a newbie, y'all. Y'all welcome in Amber and this bad boy. Y'all love on Amber a little bit. Y'all love on Amber because we're glad to have her here. We really, really, really are. And so we, as y'all love on Amber, I'm going to kick off our little light review because we are in day 3. We're in day 3 of this wonderful talk. So appreciate you so much for being in here, and thank you for sharing out the live, Amber. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. And yeah, listen, y'all make sure y'all love on Amber. Y'all give her that vibe. Y'all give her that good energy. Come on, let's go. And so our topic, we're in day 3 of our topic. Our topic is the art of making right choices. The art of making right choices. What does that mean? The art of making right choices. Hey, Majestic, I see you coming on. Welcome in, Majestic. Good to see you. Welcome in. Glad to have you in here. We are just kicking today off. So I'm so glad that you guys are in this bad boy. That's right. Day 3, the art of making right choices. Rebret is in here. Welcome in, Rebret. And listen, as you guys come in, make sure you grab that daily heart me so that you can get those 45 engagement points, especially if you're trying to monetize on this app. So welcome in over here on YouTube. This is our second week on YouTube. Welcome in. So glad to have you in here. So thank y'all for loving on each other. I truly appreciate y'all. Thank you so very, very much. And thank you for grabbing that daily heart me, Amber. All right, let's go. So just a simple recap. One of the things that I've been saying for the last few days as we come on, it is nothing out of the ordinary for us to, every day we make decisions. Every single day we make decisions. And see, you are too smart to make a decision that is a bad decision. I'm going to say that again. Thank you, Majestic, for grabbing that daily heart me. You are too smart and too kind-hearted and too much of a good person to make a bad decision. But you can make a good decision that's not the right decision. You can make a good decision that's not the right decision. And so what I want to talk about today is how you're making decisions. And I want to, hey, Sabali, thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Welcome in. And as you make decisions, I want you to be very cognizant of where you're making the decisions from. You are making decisions from your soul, or are you making decisions from your ego? Are you making decisions based upon ego stuff? And so I'm going to just run down a few things, and as we bring us up to today, and we're actually not going to be on very, very long today, because We only have a few more sections to do in our talk. Okay, so if that's all right, let's get going. So again, today's conversation begins with the radical truth that your future is not fixed. It rearranges itself every time you choose from your soul instead of your ego. Every time you choose from your soul instead of your ego, everything shifts and changes. This is where we explore the profound difference between decisions that are simply good and decisions that are aligned with your destiny. Decisions that are aligned with how you see yourself and who you are and how you show up every single day. That is where your power. That's where your power dwells. That's where your power lies. All right. The difference between what ego wants and what your soul is crying out for. You have to be able to recognize that. So ego demands comfort, validation, and familiarity, while soul whispers growth, courage, and expansion. You notice, and here's the two differences, and this is it. You notice you're operating from ego when you cling to what feels immediately comfortable, even if it quietly drains you of your spirit. Especially, and so when you're making decisions out of ego, a lot of times those are fear-based decisions. You make decisions out, you make decisions to do things that your soul really doesn't want to do. You recognize your soul's call when a decision feels both scary and deeply right. And again, right now, I'm just doing the recap and bringing us up to place. Hey, what's going on, Janet O? Good to see you in here. Good to see you in here. Many people believe that their journey should be a solitary one, the illusion that you can do it alone. And this is not a when you're making decisions and you're creating a life for yourself and you're living out a passionate purpose and all of those things. Many people believe that their journey should be solitary, but greatness is never born in isolation. It's never born in isolation. It is always it begins internally, but it is an expression for the community. You living out your passionate purpose. You living out your purpose. Yes, purpose. Yes, you might be a beneficiary for it. Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine, Janae. You may be experiencing as you start to live in purpose. You may have a moment where you get thrown off or you're not grounded in that. But see, this illusion that you can do things alone is just that. It is an illusion. When you have your tribe, and this is so important for many of us, your tribe will help to foster so many things for you. Your tribe, especially when it comes to your nervous system, it is perfectly aligned with it. So here it is. You can feel your nervous system relax around people who are aligned with your purpose. You literally can feel your nervous system because your nervous system is signaling you all the time. Because if you feel safe, if you feel comfortable, and in that space of feeling safe and feeling comfortable, you allow yourself to vibrate and resonate at a particular frequency. And for my newbies, as you come in, if you are a newbie, let us know that you're a newbie in the chat, either side, just simply by putting newbie in the chat so that we can love on you. All right. But let me lay some groundwork here. And I forgot to do this really quickly. And I want to make sure that everybody understands, so because it's very, very vital for us to establish this down before we move any further. All right, here we go. Thank you listen, thank you, Phoenix, for that daily heart me. Thank you so very much. Michael, glad to see you in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So glad to have you in here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Voila. Just 1 second. 1 second. Excellent. Thank you. All right, so here we go. Let me lay this foundation. We live in an energetic universe. I'm going to say that again. We live in an energetic universe. And because we live in an energetic universe, this universe has a language. And that language is vibration. That language is frequency. Thank you, Fabulous, for that grabbing that daily heart me. Welcome in. And welcome in everybody that's over here on YouTube. This is week 2 for us being over here. And so we're simulcasting on both YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So again, We live in this energetic universe, and because this universe is energetic, it has a language, and the language that it speaks is vibrational. It's vibrational. And where does this vibration come from? Well, part of it comes from you. It comes from me. And where it comes from is systemic of our subconscious mind. The thoughts we have, the words that we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience, they create this protocol, what I like to call a protocol of alignment. And that protocol of alignment it creates a resonance, and that resonance is then projected out into the quantum field. I'm going to say that again. This resonance that we create through the words that we speak, the thoughts we have, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience, they create this resonance. This resonance creates that frequency, and that frequency is projected out into the quantum field, and the quantum field reflects it back to us as reality. Okay. And so if that's the case, if we live in an energetic universe and our vibrational frequency, it is projected out into the quantum field. The quantum field then reflects it back to us as what we experience as reality. That is supported by the universal law of correspondence. Universal law of correspondence says, as within, so without, as above, so below, as it is in the east, so shall it be in the west. And so because that law comes into play, you literally are creating your reality, or co-creating, if you will, because where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Does everybody understand that? Does everybody understand that? Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. If that makes sense to you, put yes in the chat. If it makes sense, put yes in the chat. That would be great. Thank you, Majestic. Thank you. Thank you, Devin. Thank you. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you, Peace. Thank you, Sabali. Thank you, everybody. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Devin. Excellent. Thank you, DT. And again, if you are a newbie, let us know just simply by putting newbie in the chat so that we can love on you. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate it. This is great. All right, so I wanted to make sure that we're on the same page, and that we're not leaving anybody behind. And so because you understand that we live in this energetic universe, what we're talking about today is absolutely vital. It is vital. So when it comes to understanding how this art of making right choices, and not just making good choices, but making right choices, you feel your nervous system relax around people who are aligned with your purpose. You notice your energy contract around people who are only aligned with the old version of you. The old version of you, not aligned with the new version. All right. This is quantum mechanics in action. Your energy field entangles with the people you spend most time with. It literally, this is what we call quantum entanglement. And that quantum entanglement, it literally is shaped by your self-image. Literally. And when you come here, this field of entangled people you spend most time with, you begin to resonate with their beliefs, expectations, and emotional tone. Whether they empower you or they sabotage you, all of these things, they lead together. And so again, we're just recapping where we left off yesterday. So talking about the subconscious mind is the silent compass behind everything, because 95% of what we experience as reality is systemic of the subconscious mind. Again, 95% of what we experience as reality is systemic of the subconscious mind. And because it is systemic of the subconscious mind, the conscious mind only represents about 5%. Only about 5%. It's kind of crazy. So the conscious mind, of course, it believes that it runs the show. But in actuality, in the true reality, the true landscape and the science part of it, it's the subconscious mind that's the big boss. Because that is where the programming lies. Thank you, Antoine. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you so much. Devin said, that's why I come here, so I can meet many beautiful people in alignment. Yes, all right, glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. Thank you. All right. So your subconscious mind makes decisions long before the subconscious realizes that they're being made, before it rationalizes, because your subconscious mind makes decisions based upon repetition, what it's familiar with. It's based upon the programming that it has, that's systemic of childhood trauma, that it comes from what you have experienced already in the past. That's where the programming lies. So it's just like a computer. So where your program, so whatever the program is, it is going to have a particular outcome. And so that outcome is what is systemic of the subconscious programming. Many of the subconscious programming that we have, it comes from childhood. It comes from everything that we have experienced in our lives. Ah, so you learned about reticular activating system. Okay, good, 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 good. There you go, Soup Dog. Okay, we're moving in the right direction. You're in the right house. So when it comes to regulating your nervous system, it is very important for you to understand how your subconscious mind works, and that it is literally on autopilot and running behind the scenes. And so again, your subconscious mind, it makes decisions long before your conscious mind rationalizing them. It is shaped by your self-image, your wounds, your patterns, and your past conditioning. So all of these things, they lead to you, if you need to reprogram them, because and again, this is supported by universal law: as within, so without. So what it is, the reality that you're experiencing, the reality that you and that I experience, it literally, it literally is a reflection of what's going on inside. And so many of us, we try to change what's happening on the outside by with our hands, trying to act and make stuff happen here in the third dimensional reality, when in actuality, that's not how you make the change. You have to begin with yourself. You make the shift and the change within you by changing the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. That creates a resonance. That frequency is projected out into the quantum field. The quantum field then reflects it back to us as what? Reality. So because it reflects it back to us as reality, we literally co-create our experience. So when your subconscious believes that you are worthy, you effortlessly choose paths, because we're talking about the art of choice and choosing right. There you go. Good day. Well, glad to have you in, Juanita from Phoenix. Have you been in here? Because you look like you've been in here with us before. And if you have, welcome back. And if this is your first time, listen, let us know that this is your first time so we can love on you. All right, so again, when your subconscious mind believes you are worthy, you effortlessly choose paths aligned with abundance and prosperity, happiness, healing, joy, and all that. Yes, I thought I remembered. Thank you. Glad to have you in here. Y'all love on Juanita a little bit. So when your subconscious believes that you are unsafe, and this is where that nervous system regulation comes in. When your subconscious believes that it is unsafe, because typically your subconscious mind loves the familiar. And when you begin to step outside of the familiar and begin to do the new thing, your nervous system is like, whoa, what are we doing here? This is why many of you actually procrastinate, and you don't understand why you procrastinate. You're procrastinating out of the programming that you have in your subconscious mind, that whatever this shift and change is, whatever you're attempting to do, or you're choosing whatever new direction you're headed in, that newness triggers a response in your subconscious mind to say this is dangerous, because it is new, it is uncharted territory, it is unfamiliar, and that unfamiliar territory literally creates a bit of resistance. And so that resistance shows up in a tangible way as resistance. It shows up as procrastination. It shows up as doubt. It shows up as worry. It shows up in all of those lower vibrational ways that thwart you from having everything that you want and being aligned with your highest purpose. All right. So universal law teaches us that you never attract what you want, and that's a powerful thing. The universe does not give us what we ask for. The universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. I'm going to say that again. Universe does not give us what we ask for. So, I mean, you can try to activate the law of attraction all day long. The universe doesn't give us what we ask for. The universe gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. It gives to us based upon our own identity. That's right, Joe, how we see ourselves. And so when you shift how you see yourself, you shift the boundaries and standards of your life. And as you shift those things, the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience, they literally shift your vibrational frequency. And then the universe reflects that back to you as a new experience. So again, signs that you're making the wrong choices is simply you feel an ongoing sense of anxiety. So like Antoine came in this morning, he was saying that he felt a heavy sense of anxiety. So bruh, there's one of those things where you might want to step inside of yourself for a moment and begin to ask those questions. What decisions am I making today that are causing me to feel a tad bit anxious? And we don't use the word my around here. We don't say my anxiety. That no, none of that kind of stuff. So, but you feel an ongoing sense of anxiety, sometimes resentment, stagnation, or inner conflict. You wake up tired. This is another sign. You wake up tired. You wake up fatigued. You wake up fatigued. And as you wake up fatigued, and that's after you've slept a nice long evening. You slept a full evening, but you wake up tired. You simply wake up tired. And this is when these are signs that let you know that you've been making wrong choices. So again, you wake up tired even after you sleep because your soul is exhausted from pretending. Your soul is exhausted from pretending. Because let me share something with you. When you make a decision to do some things that you don't want to do or that are not in alignment with your highest and best self, you literally are forcing yourself to wear a mask so that you can show up a particular way to certain people. Also, to protect yourself from trying to protect yourself from showing what you're going through, showing that you may be having a moment, showing that you may be struggling for a moment internally, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And so you put on this mask. And so anybody know what I'm talking about wearing masks? Anybody ever have to wear a mask? If you ever find anybody, if you do, say me. Put me in the chat. If you've ever found yourself having to wear a mask to either protect yourself, to be accepted by the tribe, to show a particular way when you're really sad, but you show up as if you're okay. When you're really struggling, but you just really want to resign from the world for a while. Mask on the job. Wear a mask. So let me share with you this. Antoine says, always. I did in the past. Noticing mine and others. So let me share this with you. And this is akin to letting you know that this is a wrong choice. You ever notice how tiring it is when you have to put on that mask? Because we live in an energetic universe. And because we live in this energetic universe, it literally, in order for us to bear these masks, in order for us to continue to put on these masks and to wear them every day, do you realize how much energy it takes for you to muster up to put on that mask that everything is okay, to put on that mask that you're fine, to put on that mask that you're happy with the life that you're living right now? When in actuality, that's not where it is that you are. That's not where you want to be. And you're doing a disservice to your soul. You're literally doing a disservice to your soul because your soul is crying out for authenticity. And every day when you choose to do something that is outside of the scope of your authentic self, you are literally draining the vital energy that you need. That's right, draining your vital essence. You're literally draining yourself from experiencing the best version of yourself. You're draining energy. You're draining that vital energy that you need to manifest the happy life. You're draining energy. You're expending energy that you need to be manifesting the dreams that you have for your true expression. But you're sacrificing it to placate yourself and to placate others. All right. Thank you. Said self-hypnosis is the reason I had three successful unmedicated births. Ah, excellent. The last two babies were 11 pounds too. Oh my God. Oh wow. 11 pounds. 11 pounds. I know you mentioned self-hypnosis, but I'm focusing on the 11 pounds. And I think everybody can understand. We can feel that. But no, that's a beautiful thing. That is beautiful because it does show the power of the subconscious mind, because the hypnosis gives us access to the parts of the brain, that govern, that regulate pain perception. So that's why many of my athletes that I work with, so their agents and their trainers refer them to me so that they won't take a whole bunch of, medication, especially those that are that those pain meds that you can become addicted to really easily. And so because we have access to it, so even clients that I have that are that are that are in menopause. They're perimenopausal. Perimenopausal is easy. It easily dials down the sensation of heat. You know how you have the hot flashes. You can turn them down. So no, that's a beautiful thing. No, great. Listen, you're in the right house, Devin. And so when you understand that your nervous system is going to share with you what's going on through the exhaustion, through the fatigue, through the being tired, or the fact that you keep explaining and defending and justifying the choices that you made and it feels wrong. So all of those things. And here we're about to catch up to where we left off on yesterday. I'm on speed today. Thank you, Fabulous, for the roses. I truly appreciate it. And so your purpose is the North Star. You hear me talk about purpose all of the time. Abundance, prosperity. It is your natural state. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And the overflow that you're looking for, the overflow and the success that you're looking for, it's looking for you. That overflow, I'm telling you, it's looking for you. It's looking for you. It's looking for you. The problem is that you're not living out your divine purpose. You're living out your compromise. Because abundance, that overflow that we're talking about, that's where it lives. It lives in you actually being authentic. It lives in a space where you are carrying out and you're holding space for that vibrational frequency that you came here to hold space for. I'm going to get into that in 2 seconds. Purpose is not a career. So remember, purpose, and we're putting purpose as you begin to make decisions. As you make decisions, purpose as you make decisions. The role of purpose in your life to help you to make better decisions for yourself. The art of choosing right. Here it is. The art of choosing right. Purpose, the North Star that makes every choice easier. Purpose isn't a career. Purpose isn't a career. Purpose isn't a career. It is a frequency. It is the vibration your spirit came here to hold. When you make choices that conflict with purpose, life becomes heavy. Life becomes heavy. When you make decisions that are outside of the scope of purpose, life becomes heavy. Life becomes laborious. Life becomes boring. Life becomes difficult, hard, challenging. But when you make choices that support and are in alignment with your purpose, your divine purpose, life becomes fluid. Life becomes simple, easy. Abundance flows to you naturally. And see, let me give you this example of why purpose is so important in your life and so important in mine. Every organ in your body has a function, right? Every organ in your body has a function. Your heart has a function. It moves blood. It helps to circulate this body throughout. The the other thing is that your lungs, they have a function. They help you to breathe. And as they breathe, it takes in oxygen and it moves that oxygen throughout your blood system, your bloodstream. The other thing is every organ has its role and its purpose for your body. Can you imagine your heart up and deciding one day that it wants to be a liver or it wants to be a kidney? Can you imagine? How do you think, how do you think life would be if your heart up and decided for the day, just for a day, I just want to be, I feel a calling to be something else. And the day, your heart looks over at the liver and sees what the liver is doing, and the liver says, "Oh my, I think, I want to be a liver for today." Unfortunately, thank you, Mimi, for the roses. Unfortunately, that put us in a bad space now, wouldn't it? Because now your heart and your liver, they've changed places. Number one, your heart, your heart is not even designed to fit back where your liver is. Your kidneys are not designed to sit where your heart is. If you put a kidney right here with your heart, it doesn't even have the connections to flow to it. Y'all feeling where I'm going? So when you're sitting there and you are in a space where you're not living out of purpose, where you're not living out of purpose, you don't have the connections. You're you don't have the literal connections that allows life to flow through you. You're not even designed and set up for that role. And so that's why it's so challenging to sit there and look at to look at somebody else's life and to choose what they got going on for yourself. Your purpose, your passionate purpose is unique. Your passionate purpose is unique. And because your passionate purpose is so unique, you are literally wired for success in a very different way. You're wired for success in a very different way. So again, use your purpose as a compass for when you are beginning to make decisions. If the choices that you're making are not in alignment with your passionate purpose, it's not for you. I'm telling you right now. So again, when you make choices that conflict with life, when you make choices that conflict with your purpose, it literally causes your life to become heavy. When you make choices that support your purpose, life becomes easy, it becomes light, it becomes fluid. You recognize purpose-driven decisions by the way they create peace in your life. You feel misaligned decisions as a tightness and a pressure in your chest. So your body as a barometer is always going to tell you if you're on track or you're off track. And the moment you're off track, you're going to feel it. Yes, peace is the goal, Antoine. Peace is definitely the goal. And because peace is the goal, you want to be in alignment with the things that you need to be in alignment with. Passionate purpose. And as you're in alignment with that, see, your passionate purpose is linked to the reason why you came here to this planet. The reason why you came here was to hold a particular frequency, not necessarily have a particular career or a job, but to hold a frequency. And so as you make decisions, use that as a barometer, and your nervous there you go, Joe. Your nervous system is going to speak volumes to you. Your nervous system is going to tell you that you're either safe or unsafe. And when you're unsafe, there's a whole cascade of things that begin to happen to you in your physical body that causes stress and anxiety, and there's systemic results of that. Today is not the day for us to go into that, but that's a part of being misaligned. You don't want to be misaligned. Universal law responds strongest to intention. The universal law responds strongest to intention. The moment your choices match your purpose, the quantum field literally reorganizes everything around you to support that, to support you. Because remember, where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Again, where your focus goes, energy flows, and manifestation soon follows. So we left off on part 6 yesterday. So the noise of a circle that is not aligned with your growth. And this is where we left off. This is where we left off. Thank you, Mimi, for the roses. When your circle is out of alignment with your evolution, they become mirrors that reflect the old identity. Remember, remember I say this, show me the 5 people closest to you and I'll show you your future. Show me the 5 people closest to you and I'll show you your future. And that literally will determine everything that is going on in your life. Because together, collectively, you guys create a matrix. And so when that noise of the collective is not in alignment, it is noise. And it thwarts your efforts vibrationally. Because where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. And because you are in a space where, you know your circle is misaligned when you must make yourself smaller to be accepted. We mentioned that on yesterday. Your circle is sacred when you feel inspired to stretch into your greatness. Your circle is the right one when you can expand and you can grow and you can become and you feel comfortable in that space. Your environment Your environment, thank you, Mimi, for the roses. Thank you so much. Your environment is an extension of your subconscious, and your community either reinforces old programming or supports your evolution to the higher timeline. So, as many of you are on this journey, as many of you are choosing to step outside of the mundane reality that you've been living in, and you are starting to walk in abundance, and you're starting to relieve yourself of that old programming. People only know the old you. Many of them haven't been introduced to the new version of you. And because they don't know the new version of you, they speak in the vernacular, that old language. They speak in that old language that you understood. Thank you, Devin, for the roses. They speak in the past. They speak in that language that they feel comfortable with. They speak in the language that they know because their subconscious mind operates just like yours off of repetition. It operates from a place of familiar. So when they are familiar with the old you, they're only going to engage you at that level until you express to them that you're no longer the same person. Thank you, Fabulous, for the roses. You have to redefine yourself for them in a beautiful way. And if they're the right tribe, thank you so much for the roses, Fabulous. If you define yourself, if you define yourself beautifully for them and they accept you and celebrate the fact that you are shifting and growing and changing and becoming, then they're the right person for your tribe. But the moment you feel, the moment that you feel that you have to shrink yourself to be accepted and loved by the tribe, you're being tolerated and not celebrated. If that is the case, that is not the right space. You need to be in a space where you're being celebrated, not tolerated. Because being celebrated means so much. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Queen. It means so much because it places you in energetic alignment with the life that you have seen for yourself. And these friends of yours, these family members, these people, the five closest people to you, they create a matrix that creates a resonance, and that resonance projects out into the quantum field. That frequency projects out into the quantum field. And that quantum field then collectively reflects it back to the collective, you and your friends together, because you all created a unique matrix. So yes, you have your own individual frequency, but when you guys come together, because you all share the same space so often, having the same conversations, having the same thoughts, taking the same actions, going to the same places, doing the same rituals, it literally is fostering the results of the past. But when you choose to move forward and your clan moves forward with you, now you got a tribe. Now you have people that are making things happen. Now you can begin to feel good. And as you feel good, you feel safe. And as you feel safe, you open yourself up. As you feel safe, you're open, you're allowed to trust. You're allowed to trust the universe in doing what it says it's going to do. You trust that abundance is going to flow easily and effortlessly to you. You're going to make right choices because your choices are in alignment with your divine purpose. And so that being the key, it is absolutely vital that you do it. So again, your environment is an extension of your subconscious mind. The thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take. Thank you. Thank you. If you know, you know. Thank you. Your environment is an extension of your subconscious, and your community either reinforces old programming or supports the evolution onto your higher path. All right, excellent. And then listen, you guys are tapping away. We're at the top of the hour. I'm not gonna be holding you much longer because we have two sections. Yeah. We have two sections, and oh man, this is great. We are great. We're great. So listen, we're in our next piece, and so if you're ready to go to section 7, put 7 in the chat. Put 7 in the chat for me. If you're ready to go to part 7, put 7 in the chat. Thank you so very much. And if y'all just excuse me for a second, this weather, like one moment it's 40 something degrees, the next minute it's doggone down, it's up into the 80s. So it has my sinuses acting a trip. So it just excuse me for 1 second. Thank you. I'm sorry. It just has my sinuses acting crazy. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, especially if you're here in Florida, this weather is crazy. You literally have 40-degree swings in one day. In a 24-hour period, you go from 40 degrees to 85. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. So here we go. Part 7. Choice making, quantum choice making. Selecting your future in real time. Thank you. Thank you, if you know, you know, for the roses. Remember how I would teach you, I've taught you that when you make a decision, it's like a bell goes off. It's like a spike happens in the quantum field. It is an energetic spike that says, fine, wine made a decision. Mimi has made a choice. Antoine has made a decision. Amy has made a decision. If you know, you know, has made a decision. Immediately there's a spike. That's what happens in the quantum field. So every choice that you're making, every choice literally opens a new doorway in the quantum field. A new door. Because what do we teach every single day? Where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So as you make choices, that is based upon your focus. It is bringing your focus into alignment with a particular thing, whatever the choice is. So as you make that choice, a new doorway opens in the quantum field. You are not choosing an action, you are choosing literally a timeline. I'm going to say that again. You're not choosing an action. You're actually choosing a timeline. And I want you to I want you to start seeing your life as that timeline. All right? I want you to start seeing yourself as that timeline. And as you hold space for that right now in this moment, I want you to be very, very cognizant of it. Every choice opens a new doorway in the quantum field. You're not choosing an action, you're choosing a timeline. When you choose from fear, you shrink into a limited version of yourself. That is a lower vibrational existence. You're literally tuning into a frequency that is below. Then, here we go. When you choose from fear, you shrink into a limited version of yourself. When you choose from alignment, you step into the timeline where everything you desire already exists. The happiness, the joy, the peace, the abundance, all of those things begin to exist. They show up in the quantum field and they begin to reflect themselves as opportunities showing up in your experience. So, question is, what future are you choosing every time you say yes to things that no longer match who you're becoming? What happens when you shift your focus from a purpose-driven choice, a soul-driven choice, to one that is an ego-driven choice that is based upon you making decisions that you really don't want to, saying yes to something you really don't want to say yes to? Think about that for a moment. Universal law reminds us it responds instantly to aligned choices because they carry the signature of truth. It literally carries the signature of truth. It's not that it's not that you are so terribly making choices. No, it's not that, because again, what did I say? You can make a good choice. That's the wrong one. You can make a good choice that's not the right choice. And so making the right choice, the barometer for that will be always, it will be determined by you making choices that are in alignment with your purpose. Just that simple, just that easy. And so if y'all, so if you're ready for part 8, put 8 in the chat. If you're ready for part 8, put 8 in the chat. And listen, I want to celebrate everybody. Look, we're at 56K right now. We're tapping is clapping. Thank y'all so very much. I see y'all. I see you. I see you. And listen, I'm going to say this really, really quickly because we're at the top of the hour. If any part of what we've been talking about, if any part of this, has been resonating with you at any meaningful level, if you're ready to take your life to the next level, mods, get ready, get ready, get ready. If you want to work with me one-on-one, yes, I am your success coach, and yes, I am a clinically certified hypnotherapist. If there are 3 ways to engage with us here, and as we come together. The very first way to connect with us is come here to this live. Come here to this live, hang out with us each day, because y'all know the 2 things that we do. The first thing we do is create a sense of connectedness and community. The second thing that we do, we're always going to have a topic that's empowering and impactful. And so, that being the case, I want to invite you, if you want to work with me one on one and you're ready to take your life to the next level, you want to see what the Oasis Mind Spa is about, because that's the pinnacle of our connection. The second level, so the very beginning, the beginning stage is coming right here to this live every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 2. The second thing is that we have a beautiful space that we've curated called the Oasis. All right? The Oasis. And in the Oasis is a beautiful space where we come together. It's our channel on Discord. It's our channel on Discord. And if you want to be a part of the Oasis, inside of the Oasis, we have guided meditations. We have self-hypnosis, pre-recorded tracks. We have, what else do we have in there? We have our Monday morning meditation every week at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so in order to be a part of that, all you have to do is to click on this picture, this good looking guy right here, and become a super fan. And as you become a super fan, you gain immediate access into the Oasis. The second way that you can become, you say, hey, AD, I'm struggling for a second. I'm struggling. Either financially or technically, I can't find my way into the Oasis. I'm going to need some help. And the best way to do that is to reach out to some of these amazing moderators that we have. You can reach out to Mimi or Fine Wine, and even myself, to say, hey, AD, I want to be a part of the Oasis. Let me in, and we'll make that happen for you. And so if you want to work with me, you can DM me. That's really, really simple. You can either DM me or you can follow the instructions of our moderators. The next thing, pull your calendars out, Don't go anywhere, because we're getting ready to wrap up this talk, and because we have 2 more sections left. If Pull out your calendars on November the 26th, Wednesday, November the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am hosting a virtual hypnosis experience. And for those of you who have never experienced hypnosis and want to try it for the very first time, and you're really serious about taking your life to the next level, I invite you to join us to be a part of this. You can do it in the safety and the privacy of your own home. We do it via Zoom. And we've been doing it, and it's been a powerful experience for so many of us as we come together in that time for that virtual hypnosis experience. And this month, it is designed for you to step into the best season of your life, for you to be the best version of yourself, to lay down those fears, to let them go. So the best thing that you can do is I invite you to register and to be a part of it. In order to register, all you have to do, they have given you those instructions. In fact, would y'all give those instructions one more time? If you would. Yeah, if you would, there you go. Pin that for us, Fine Wine. Follow Fine Wine's instructions, and I'm going to tell you this: the registration is normally $95. It's normally $95 to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience. But because you guys have been hanging out with me here on TikTok and here on YouTube, all you have to do is put OMS 49. Thank you, Mimi, for putting that there. OMS 49. When you do the registration, in the discount code section, just do OMS 49 and you'll get it for $49. All right? Thank you. So that's that. Now, here's another piece. And before we move on, again, thank y'all so much. Y'all are tapping away. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this here. If any part of what we have been talking about has resonated with you at any meaningful level, I'm going to pin this here. I authored this book. I authored Cracking the Abundance Code. In earlier this year, and I released it in the spring. This book is designed, again, if any part of our talk today resonated with you at any meaningful level, the root of it comes from Cracking the Abundance Code. And many of the limiting beliefs that you're experiencing that keep you out of alignment from attracting wealth and abundance, that's where it comes from. So listen, does everybody see the banner down here where it says Cracking the Abundance Code? Can y'all see it? Because if you can see it here on TikTok, yeah, go ahead and you can grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Okay, everybody can see it. Excellent. If you have not grabbed your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, you want to grab your copy right now. because every month y'all buy me out. And so we just got we just got this shipment in, and so I'm excited to be able to bring it back. And when you guys do order your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to put your name in it. I'm also going to put a gift inside of it, and we're going to ship it out immediately. It will go out today. And so some days, depending on how far you are from Florida, some days some people get their copy immediate. They get theirs the next day. And so that's really, really cool. So make sure that you grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. And so inside, especially for our newbies, inside the very first chapter is addressing limiting beliefs. Because many of the things that you're listen, here's the tough part about it. Many of the things that you're looking for are looking for you too. So the abundance, the prosperity, the healing. Thank you if you know, you know. It's looking for you. It's looking for you. So that abundance, as it's looking for you, you're looking for it. You're doing some of the work, and that's the crazy part about it. Y'all are doing you're doing your meditation, you're doing your scripting, you're writing in your journal, you got your vision boards, you're doing all of the right things. You're doing the right things. Some of y'all are burning candles. You're doing those things to attract abundance and prosperity into your life. And here's the thing, your natural state is abundance. That's it. And so that's why I authored this book, because as I work with my clients at the Oasis Mind Spa, many of them are looking to scale their business, to scale their lives, to attract more wealth and abundance. And so your natural state, and I want you to really understand this, and don't disappear. I want you to understand this right here. Your nature is abundance. Your nature, your very nature is abundant because you came from abundance. The source that you come from is abundance. And because that's the source that you come from, you should resonate at that frequency. But unfortunately, life, trauma, financial trauma. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of financial trauma, but that trauma, it shows up. And that trauma, it will raise its ugly head. And out of that trauma, because it's a part of the subconscious programming, out of that traumatic, that trauma-based experience comes limiting beliefs. And those limiting beliefs hold you in vibrational disharmony. And so one of the first things that I do in Cracking the Abundance Code is showing you how to identify what limiting beliefs that you've been holding on to. Because whatever those stories are, whatever those narratives are, it's time for you to let them go. And so the first thing is, like I showed you, the very first chapter in here is on limiting beliefs and how you recognize them, the ones that you're holding on to, so that you can let them go. The other thing that I talk about in Cracking the Abundance Code is literally quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. You have the ability to do so. That's the very next chapter. That's the very next chapter, is quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. Because where your focus goes, I teach it every single day. I teach it every single day. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. And so you grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. It is a powerful piece. It really, really, really is. And for those of you who have grabbed your copy, thank you so very much. A bunch of them shipped out on yesterday. And so again, if anybody needs their copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, because again, if any part of our talk today has resonated with you at any meaningful level, you want to go ahead and grab your copy, because you guys buy me out every month. All right. So let's put that down. Excellent. I'm going to unpin that, and I am going to pin this up here. I'm going to pin the other thing, and then we're going to keep going. If you see part of our process here in the Oasis Mind Spa, what do? Every Monday morning at 9 a.m., we do that Monday morning meditation. And that meditation, it literally sets the tone for the week. And so vibrationally, we live in an energetic universe, and this energetic universe has a language, and that language is vibrational. And so one of the things that we have put together is a series, this triple bliss meditation candle set. Go ahead, if you haven't grabbed your meditation candle set, there are 3 that are a part of this series. The very first one is on abundance. This one right here, it absolutely smells amazing. They're soy-based candles. They are handcrafted. This is not come from some other place. And there are 3 candles in this set. So you want to make sure that you grab your triple bliss set. So the very first one is on abundance, and I'm going to tell you they are infused with essential oils that are in vibrational alignment with abundance and prosperity. Each one of these so named products, each one of these candles is aligned. So this one right here, when you're looking to attract wealth and abundance and prosperity, this is the one that you need to help you to hold space for that abundance. And so this is a part of the triple bliss set. So this is the first one. This is abundance. And I'm gonna sit this right here. Then the very next one is one of my favorites. Oh God, is one of my favorites. It is this one is the heal candle. The heal candle is made with rose essential oil, and you actually see the rose petals in there. In fact, I need to be burning one of these today. Yeah, this it's like out of the entire set, the rose is one of my absolute favorites. I love the effects and what the abundance one does for sure, but when it comes to how it makes you feel, how it calms your nervous system down, because that's what this is about. The rose is absolutely amazing, and all of these are with essential oils and the natural soy again, and they're all handcrafted. So this is the heal candle. This is the heal candle, and then last but not least, because everybody want to be happy. I don't know anybody that wants to sit up and be miserable. This is our happy candle, the in our bliss series. So again, this is the triple bliss set. And so the last one is happy. Happy smells just like happiness. It smells, if you're familiar with lemon verbena, oh man, that smells real good. Like you go into the spas and you go into those luxury spaces. This is for your meditation time. And so listen, when you do your meditation with us on Monday mornings, make sure you bring in that bad boy. So you want to grab your triple bliss set. And so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, each one of these candles, the abundance candle, the happy candle, and the heal candle, they are all infused with very powerful energy. Very powerful energy to help you to attract and to be in that space of abundance, healing, and happiness. So grab that bad boy today. Yep. That's it. Today, please play I'm a mood. I need to find out what that is, Antoine. So listen, so thank y'all for that. I'm going to go ahead and unpin this. So make sure that you can grab these bad boys. They're in the TikTok shop. So make sure that you are lined up with that. I am going to unpin these bad boys and remove and remove and remove. We're good. And so we're going to continue our talk. Excellent. So here we go. Y'all already put 8 in the chat. I already know. I know y'all did. Y'all already put it in there. And so thank you so much. So how to start choosing from alignment instead of survival, because that's one of the biggest things that we do. We move from choosing survival mode. Most of us were taught survival. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You were taught survival. You weren't taught thriving. You weren't taught that part. You literally were taught survival. So this is how you start to choose differently. And because our topic for today is the art of making right choices. True alignment requires presence, honesty. True alignment, it requires presence, honesty, and emotional courage. You will explore how to quiet the ego. You have to quiet that ego. You have to quiet that ego. Quiet that mind. Been in survival mode for too long. That's right. And you're moving. And see, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to pause for a second, Joe. You are moving in the right direction. You are making decisions that are aligning you with your highest good. You're aligning every single day, bit by bit, moment by moment. You are making decisions that are leading you to a space where you are no longer operating from that survival mode, where you begin to thrive, because it is going to be akin and tied into your natural abundance, because you're in alignment with your passion and purpose. All right, there it is. There it is. Thank you, Janae. I see you over here. Thank you. So again, true alignment requires presence, honesty, and emotional courage. What is emotional courage? Being able to say no to things that no longer serve you. Being able to step away from relationships and situations, whether they're family, whether they're friends, business, whatever it is. If it only serves the old version of you and does not nurture and push you beyond the limitations of mediocrity, but push you into that greater space. That's what you want. That is exactly what you want. So again, emotional courage, having the courage to be authentically you, to say no to things, places, people, and things that aren't in alignment with your highest and best good. All of those things right there. That's emotional courage. And being honest. Be honest. Listen, lie to everybody else, but never lie to yourself. So be honest with yourself about what it is that you want. Be honest with yourself about what it is that you are manifesting in your life. So again, it requires presence, being present in the present moment, not sacrificing it, being fearful of the future or bringing up the pains of the past, but being present. So being in this space, true alignment requires presence, being present in the now, honesty, you speaking your absolute truth. Yes, Amy, you have to love yourself. Yes, Wushu, abundance and best selves uh, will be with every step. Yeah, that's a part of that process. And so again, true alignment requires presence, honesty, and emotional courage. You you will put yourself in a place where you tune into the body, where you choose from your intuitive core. You begin hearing the soul even more. You begin to hear your soul very, very clearly when you reduce the noise of people not meant to be a part of your journey. See, part of the problem is that you have too many people that are a part of your journey that should not be a part of your journey any longer. I'm not saying that you have to go it alone. You just need a different tribe. That's all. You don't need to go it alone. You just need a different tribe. Need a different tribe. So again, you begin hearing the soul more clearly when you reduce the noise of people not meant to be a part of this journey. That's right. Not everyone can go with you. No, not everyone can go with you, Joe. They just cannot. You strengthen alignment by practicing micro decisions that honor your future self. Tiny decisions. Yes, Annie, the energy association is huge. And so that's why when they say, it's not a little cute little thing when you say, show me the 5 people closest to you and I'll show you your future. That literally, that energetic quantum entanglement, because of all of these different personalities, if they are not in alignment with your highest and best good, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So you literally are intertwining your your energetic field with theirs. And you guys are literally co-creating together. Thank you if you know you know. And so it's so important that you recognize that this is a true thing, that how big it is. So that's why I keep talking about it. So again, you strengthen alignment by practicing micro decisions that honor your future self. So small wins. Remember we did that. Did a talk a couple of weeks ago about small wins and how important small wins are. Thank you, Janet O, for the FYP. It's so important for the small wins, because as you celebrate those small wins is recalibrating your nervous system and your subconscious mind to say, oh, this is how we operate. Oh, we always win. And so the more you celebrate it, you normalize winning in your subconscious mind. You normalize winning in your life in general. And as you normalize that, it becomes a part of the programming. As it becomes a part of the programming, your reality shifts, because it changes the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. So small wins are super important. So you're going to make small choices each day. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you. Thank you for the roses, and thank you for my flames. Each day you're making small, deliberate choices that are in alignment with your highest purpose and good. And as you make those small adjustments, those micro steps, that's right, keep your word to yourself. Lie to me, lie to everybody else, but don't lie to yourself. Be in alignment, be present. And so as you're in alignment and as you're present, that speaks volumes to what you're able to manifest in your life. So again, you strengthen alignment by practicing micro decisions that honor your future self. Your subconscious follows repetition. So every aligned choice becomes a vote for your identity, your new identity. There we go. All right. Listen, I love to hear that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, what the helly. Thank you. If y'all are ready for part 9, if you're ready for part 9, put 9 in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Put 9 in the chat. And we're about to wrap this thing up, man. Listen. Y'all gonna get out of class early today. Thank y'all so much for that. Oh, and look, it's so crazy. We might even get even with just a few minutes left. We might. I don't know if because we've been doing so good. I don't know if we're gonna make it to 2 o'clock. We might finish up early. So we may or may not make it to the, to the 100K. But thank you so much, Trinity, for the populace. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I am the GOAT. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, tapping is clapping, and y'all are doing an amazing job. We're only about 15K away from 100K. Like, that's crazy, and we're right here at it's not even 1:30 yet. And so, but what I'll do is we'll celebrate that thing. We'll go on and tap this thing on out. We may be able to get it. We may not. It's okay. Thank you, Mary, for grabbing that daily heart me. Thank you so much. The art of choosing the future that already belongs to you. I want you to remember that every version of yourself in the quantum field already exists. I want you to feel that and to know that. Begin to embody it. Begin to embody it. Begin to embody it. Every version, thank you, Antoine. Every version of yourself exists in the quantum field. The happy version, the healed version, the broke version, the rich version, the version of you that has everything that you've ever dreamt of. Also, the version of you that has next to nothing. Every iteration of you exists in the quantum field at the same time. Every version of you exists. And so, how do we bring that into reality? Because everything that you are looking for is looking for you. And as you make decisions each and every day, thank you, Fabulous, for the roses. Every day, every moment, as you make decisions, you're literally calling out to the quantum field to bring into your existence a new reality. Every version of you. So you don't have to, you can literally quantum leap into a timeline where abundance flows into your life so easily and so effortlessly, like you cannot turn it off. Abundance continues to flow into your life. Healing continues to show up. Your body, your physical body already knows how to heal. You just have to get out of the way. Vibrationally, we live in an energetic universe. This is why I begin these talks. Thank you so much, Fabulous, for my lights. Every day we make decisions, and I teach the same thing over and over and over again. We live in an energetic universe. And because we live in an energetic universe, this universe has a language, and that language is frequency. The language is frequency. And you and I, we literally create a vibrational frequency through the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. They create the protocols of alignment, what I like to call the protocols of alignment. And they are projected out into the quantum field. And literally in that moment, how you see yourself creates the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take and the emotions you experience. And that frequency all of those things coming together creates, it projects out into the quantum field, and the life that you and I experience is reflected back to us as reality because of that frequency. And so as you're making choices every single day, the best way to do it is to make sure, thank you, Fabulous, is to make sure that you are in energetic alignment with your passionate purpose for yourself. Because when you do that, that timeline collapses. That's what you're doing. You're choosing timelines, not actions. Your actions help to collapse the timeline. Your actions, your words, your emotions, your thought, your focus, it collapses the timeline. And as it collapses the timeline, you begin to experience a new reality, a different thing. So thank you, Hey Dash. That's what you want to do. I have an abundance of money coming into me every single day. Absolutely. 7K to go. 7K to go. You are in the greatest season of your life and you have to claim it, because everything that you're looking for is looking for you. That's why I wrote this book. I wrote this book so that you can get out of your own way and to become a vibrational match for it. I did this talk today on the art of making the right choice because you're brilliant enough and integrous enough to not make a bad decision, but you will make a good decision that's not the right decision. So as helping, because there's a big difference between making a good decision and making a right decision, because you can make a good decision that can push you down a path and on a timeline that's not the one that you're supposed to be on. See, as you make these choices, you're literally collapsing the quantum field onto a particular timeline. And so as you choose this relationship over that relationship, it changes your reality. As you choose this job over that job, it changes your reality. As you choose yourself, to honor yourself instead of people pleasing others and doing things to placate other people in their life, you literally are choosing a different timeline. And so when I wrote Cracking the Abundance Code, I wanted you to understand that you needed to get out of your own way with the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back in vibrational disharmony. That's why I wrote this book. And so if you don't have your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, go ahead and grab it. It's right here in the TikTok shop. This is the greatest season of your life, and you can have it. There's nothing that is separating you from your greatest life except you. And the choices that you make every single day, vibrationally, energetically, with the people that are around you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fabulous. Thank you. So, as we choose this, as we count down to our last few seconds, and we warm up because we're about to hit this 100,000, this 100K. Listen, and so, because y'all already know what's about to happen. Listen, so we want to thank everybody over here because we're about to have this after party celebration because we're at 99.6, 99.7, 99.8. Now we're at 100K. Listen, Janae, go ahead and shut down everything over here on the YouTube side. If you all are more than welcome to come over here come over here with us on the TikTok side where our after party is and our celebration is going. And so I want to thank you guys over here on YouTube for being with us today. Thank you so much for hanging out. I truly appreciate you. My name is A.D. Roberts, and yes, I am your success coach. This is only our second week over here. And so I hope that you guys will be back tomorrow because we're going to be here with another empowering topic that's going to help you to take your life to the next level. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now make sure y'all come on over here to where the party is because I don't want any copyright infringement stuff.